Good morning, guys. How are we? It's Saturday, and we are going to get into our Fit by 15 workout in a couple of seconds. So as you come in, just say hello. Let us know where you are in the world. If you have any problems, any questions, just throw them in the chat. I have it behind my screen so I can see what's going on. A couple of things popped up my screen there. Just want to wash them out. So we are going to be working with one piece of equipment. That's going to be your kettlebell or your dumbbell. Other than that, you are good to go. So as you come in, just let us know how you're getting on. And then we'll get going in a few minutes or a few seconds, I should say, with our warm-up. Okay, good stuff. So all you need again is probably about a 2-meter space squared, one piece of equipment, your kettlebell, your dumbbell. That's it. And then true grit. We're going to get a 15-minute full body workout in. And you'll be surprised how much you can sweat in 15 minutes. So if you're watching this on record, that's cool. Just give us a comment below. Let us know how you got on. And then once you've thrown the comment up, we'll see it and we'll be able to get back to you. It mightn't be straight away, but we will get back to all the comments eventually within about 24 hours. Good stuff. Okay, so for those of you who just came in, all you need is your kettlebell or equivalent today and some floor space. All right, so we'll get going. Okay, so we're going to start on our back, guys. We're going to go into bridging. So we're going to put our feet flat on the floor, feet hip width, driving through those heels. Get those hips as high as we can. Activating those hamstrings and glutes. Squeezing the butt cheeks at the top. Hamstrings on the way up and down. And let's take one leg off the floor now and just isolate one side doing the work. Hamstring and glute. And let's switch legs. I don't know what it is about this position, but I always start yawning when I'm doing bridging. And back to two legs. So we just got to get that posterior chain nice and warm because we're going to be going into staggered deadlift to start. Then cleans and swings. And we got our core in the middle. Okay, our legs are out straight now, arms are out crucifix. Raise one leg up and across the other side. Keep your shoulders on the floor and then bring her back and down and change other side. So we're just trying to twist as much as possible through that spine. Shoulder blades maintain contact with the floor to ensure the twist stays efficient in the spine. A few clicks and cracks going on. That's okay. That's normal. Okay, we're now going to go into a V sit or a V crunch. So we're going to tuck our knees into our chest, roll back, sit up, spread the feet nice and wide into a V. Reach forward, feel that stretch on the hamstrings, and then we roll back, tuck our knees into our chest, roll forward, spread the feet out, wide to a V, and then forward, get a stretch on the hamstring. So we're just getting a little bit of movement into our stretch and keeping it dynamic. It maintains energy in the muscles, immobilizes enough for us to get into the session, and then towards the end of the session we can hold those stretches for longer. Okay, one more. Okay, so flip around into the high plank position. We're going to bring that foot forward beside your hand. Drop your knee to the floor. Big arm rotation around the front leg. And then back down and change. Knee on floor, big arm rotation over the front leg. And then back down and change. Big stretch on our hip flexor. And then a nice twist on that spine. That's it. One more either side. Starting to get nice and warm now. Okay, up we come. So we're going to go into some lunges. Feet hip width, big stride forward. Drop that knee to the floor, squeeze the abs, push off the sole of that foot. Come back up tall again. Take your time. Emphasis is on the range of movement. That's it, nice work. Okay. Right, so grab your kettlebell. We're going to start in staggered deadlifts. So we're going to have one foot slightly forward, one foot slightly back, our hip width. And we're going to go right hand holding. So that's left foot in front. and we're going in 10 seconds. So, bell is in the right hand, feet are hip width. Put your left foot in front slightly, and we're gonna stagger that deadlift. Let's go. So we're working for 60 seconds on each exercise. You're gonna push your hips back, tip your nose forward, maintain posture on the shoulder blades, get a nice stretch on that hamstring on the front leg. We're load bearing as much as possible on that front leg. Sole of the foot is in the floor. You're up on your toe on the foot behind you. You're making sure you keep those abs straight to keep the posture in the correct position and ensure we isolate the hamstring and glutes accordingly. Nice work. So in 20 seconds time, I'm gonna switch and I'm gonna put my right foot in front. Really starting to feel that on the left hamstring, left butt cheek, because my left foot is in front. 10 seconds, and then it's gonna be a switch on the hands and a switch on the feet. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch hands, switch feet, off we go. There is no rest until we hit the 15-minute window. That's it. So 15 minutes is not a massive amount of time, but it's a window of time that we try and get as much work as possible in. So we'll keep our rest periods till the end. Today anyway. So in 35 seconds, we're gonna switch those hands again, and we're gonna do cleans in a staggered position. So it's just pretty much an extension of the deadlift. So you've got to explosively push into the floor, and then we come up and the bell gets driven to the chest. 15 seconds, then we're gonna switch hands, switch feet, and we're gonna start cleaning in a staggered position. 10 seconds, stay with me. Doesn't have to be crazy tempo. There's enough time and reps in there with the big muscles to burn those calories. 3, 2, 1, switch hands, switch feet, and we're cleaning. So we're keeping our abs tight because you're gonna feel unstable because those feet aren't uniformly shoulder or hip width. They're staggered on hip width. So we're driving that floor away, little shrug of the shoulder as you come upright, and then your elbow drops below that bell and allows you to steer it onto the chest. So we're trying not to pull with the arm. We are trying to drive the weight of that bell away from the floor, and as a result, energy keeps traveling and we steer it onto the chest with the arm. 20 seconds to go. Abs are tight, head is up, shoulder blades are pinned. You're gonna hear that a lot with our swings and our kettlebell work, because that forms the base, the foundation of stability for the movement patterns. 5 seconds, we're changing hands and feet. Same movement though. And change. Hands, feet. That's the one. Clean it. Shoulders back, push the hips back, coiled spring, and release it. Think of your hips like a slingshot. Your abs and lats are your stabilizers and your protectors for the spine, and also to transfer energy from that lower body into the upper body. So that right hamstring is really taking the power, the glutes on the right side, and then those abs in the middle. So in 25 seconds, we're gonna go with the swings on the right arm. 15 seconds. We will be revisiting this again towards the end of the session. Stay with me. 7 seconds, I'm gonna swing this bell with my right hand. Feet are in the normal position for swinging. And right hand swings. Let's go. So we have 60 seconds of right arm swings. If you're really struggling, bring that left hand in to help, but try and keep the dominant hand as your right hand. Try and wean yourself off using 2 hands. It's an element of scaling. So rule number 1 in scaling is decrease or remove the weight. If you don't have that option, move to rule number 2, which is introduce a support. And in this case, it'll be your left hand. And if that doesn't work, then we start reducing the range of movement, i.e. the bell doesn't come up so high. 20 seconds time, and then we're gonna switch hands, and we're gonna do it in front of the face. And you can probably tell by my breathing while I'm talking, Yeah, heart rate is up now. 8 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch hands, off we go. There is no rest. Woo! So at the end of this set of swings, we're going to put our bell on the floor and we're going to get some core work. So we're going to do 3 core exercises around the bell. The bell is going to maintain nice position on the floor. It's not going to be moved. First exercise we're going to do is we're going to do hurdles. So we're going to sit down, lean back on our 2 hands, and our 2 legs are going to go over and back. Each side of the hurdle, straight. Then we're going to do crunch and tap the floor beyond our head and sit up and tap the bell. And then it's going to be knee tucks. And it's going to be 30 seconds apiece, 2 rounds. Woo! 15 seconds. Keep those abs tight. Drive through the soles of the feet. Don't let shortcuts creep into your technique. 3, 2, 1. Bell on the floor. Sit down. Lean back on your 2 hands, not your elbows. Legs straight either side of the bell. Over and back. Keeping the legs as straight as possible. Whew. That's it. So we have 45 seconds. And in 15 seconds time, we're going to put our feet either side of that bell and we're going to do crunch. Touch the floor beyond the head, sit up and touch the bell. That's happening in 3, 2, 1. Feet either side of the bell, touch the floor beyond your head, sit up and touch that bell. So try not to swing your arms into the crunch. Try and maintain control and focus on the abs. 15 seconds, and then we are back into the seated lean back on the hand position. And the legs are either 2 legs are either side, I'll start again. 2 legs to the one side of the bell. All right, let's go. Lean back on your 2 hands, legs out straight to the one side of the bell, into the chest, out to the side, into the chest, out to the side. And we are lightly leaning on our hands as we work because we want to keep that focus on the abs. I'm not moving at any great pace. It's all about continuous movement and focusing on those abs. 5 seconds, and we are back into our hurdles. And let's go, back to our hurdles. Legs are straight, over, and legs are straight, back. Oh, abs are starting to burn now. Woo! Tops of the thighs, the hip flexors are now coming into play. I'm not dropping my feet heavily either side of the bell. I'm lightly touching the floor. Very short break, and then we go again. 8 seconds, and then we're into our crunch. And into our crunch. Let's go. Touch the floor, touch the bell. Nice work, guys. Keep moving. The secret is just keep moving for the 15-minute window. Once you've got that down, then we start dialing in focus on specific muscle groups while you're moving. 6 seconds, and then we're into our knee tucks to finish off the core work. And knee tucks, let's go. Legs either to one side of the bell, into the chest, out to the other. So in 22 seconds, we're getting back up. We're going to go staggered deadlift again. And this time we're going to do right side for 30, left side for 30, because we're taking fatigue into account. And we're going to do 2 rounds. And then that is done on the staggered deadlift. And the same is going to be with the clean and the swing. Woo. And up we get. No rest. Left foot in front. Stagger that stance. Feet hip width. So I'm now holding with my right hand. I'm driving off the sole of the left foot. I'm feeling on my left hamstring, left butt cheek. Woo. Head rush. So in 12 seconds time, I'm going to do a very quick change of hands and feet. There's not going to be a walk around looking for a drink. That's going to happen in about 6 minutes. Change hands and feet now and keep going on the staggered deadlift. As you get tired, that body's going to look for shortcuts. You have to stay switched on and make sure you keep moving with the correct form. You focus on the muscles that should be working. in this case your hamstrings and glutes. 10 seconds and we're switching those hands back, and we're going to go for another round, holding in the right hand, using that left leg to deadlift. And change hands. Still on our staggered deadlift. You're inside the last 5 minutes. Oh, feeling that now. Woo. Left hamstring, left butt cheek. And I'm not letting the bell pull me to the floor. I am lowering the bell through my movement. The bell never wins. I'm in charge of the bell. Probably one of the one things in the world I'm in charge of. And change hands. Last time. Last side. After this, we're going to go into cleans on the right hand, and the left leg is going to be in front. So we're really focusing on splitting left and right on the body. What happens if we don't do that on a regular basis? One side gets masked by the dominant side, and we actually develop one slightly more adept side than the other. It's important to split them and train them individually, regularly. Okay, switch hands, switch feet. We're now cleaning. Drive the floor away, rack it on the chest, back down to the hip, and then reset the exercise again. Inhale as we push our hips back. Exhale as we explosively push that left foot into the floor to come up tall. My right foot is just up on the toe. It's not involved in any aspect of the lift other than stabilization. My abs are transferring energy by squeezing. Okay, change hands, change feet, and let's go through that right leg. Woo. Keep moving. This is the tough bit. It's when you're near the finish line, but you know you got to keep working, otherwise all those people are going to pass you out. Just hold it for a couple more minutes. 5 seconds, we're switching back. 3, 2, 1, switch it back. I've got the bell in my right hand, my left foot is in front, and I'm doing cleans on the right side. Last time on the right side, and then we're going to go 30-30, 30-30 on swings right and left once we've completed the left side clean. So focus on that explosive foot into the floor, the squeeze on the abs as the body propels itself back up. Switch hands. Last time on the staggered clean. Stay with me. I'm doing it too, guys. I'm not doing your usual trainer online show a video or a clip of an exercise, do 3 or 4 reps, and then tell you, go and do 5 minutes of that, and then it wipes to the next exercise. No, we're different. We get in there and sweat and swear alongside you. Okay, right hand swings, let's go. So you are now fatigued. Your body is now looking to take shortcuts. Do not let your body take shortcuts. 3 focal points. Driving aggressively through the whole sole of your foot. Keeping your abs tight, especially at the top. Keeping your shoulder blades squeezed back. 5 seconds, I'm going to change hands in front of my face. 3, 2, 1. Now swinging on the left. There is no other difference other than my left hand is holding that bell. Drive the floor away. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. 15 seconds, and then we're back to the right hand. Focus on your swing. Feel every aspect of it. Maintain control of every aspect of it. 5 seconds, I'm changing hands. 3, 2, 1. Back to the right hand. This is your last 60 seconds, guys. Stay with me. Woo. Abs are tight. Shoulders are pinned. 15 seconds, I'm changing hands. It'll be the last time we change. Keep moving, you've got this. Set your weekend up right. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, change hands. So the perfect workout to go with today, if you wanted to keep moving, is cardio. Because we have hit pretty much every muscle group in the body, bar the chest and triceps. So I would suggest Going out for a run, walk, swim cycle after this and incorporating some push-ups. 20 minutes, half an hour. Keep moving and you're golden. Other than that, 3, 2, 1, rest. Bell down. Woo! That is a solid 15 minutes. And you can use that workout as a benchmark against your endurance levels going forward. It's always good to dip back into these exercises that you've found to be pretty difficult or continuous, and then try them again further on down the line and use that as a comparison from where you were to where you are now. Okay, if you're still with me, we're going to go into a passive hang. If you're not with me, put your hand up. Okay, feet nice and wide. Soften those knees, put the weight on the heels, kick the hips out the back and drop those hands to the floor. Have to admit, coming into this workout, I was still a bit bedhead, still a bit sluggish. But now, the day isn't looking so bad. Nice and awake, mobilized, blood is pumping around the body, head is clear. Gonna go for a run now. Nice trail run. Okay, so we're unlocking everything from the heels all the way up into the glutes, from the glutes all the way up into the shoulder blades all the way up into the shoulder sockets, and from there the arms just hang. We're as passive as possible in this position. Probably going to get the biggest stretch on the groin, the hamstring, and the lower back. Okay, let's turn that into a hip flexor stretch. So I'm now going to put my right foot in front, left knee on the floor, elbows on my right knee or hands on my right knee, tip it forward like a throttle. Feel that stretch on the left hip flexor. Great session, thank you. You're very welcome. So we try and keep that heel down, guys. Imagine you got 50 euro note underneath it. You don't want it to blow away, so we keep that heel down as we tip forward. Relax your butt cheek, relax your shoulder blades, relax your hip flexor, let the body just sink forward. Ideally, you want to be holding each of these stretches for about 2 minutes and longer, but we don't have that time, unfortunately. So if you guys are going to do stretches, try and hold a stretch for about 2 to 2.5 minutes. It'll massively help your mobility and your flexibility. Okay, change sides. Left foot is now in front, 2 hands, 2 elbows on your knee. Tip your knee forward, relax your shoulder blades, relax your butt cheek, and get that stretch on your hip flexor. That's it. In through nose, out through mouth. Sink down into it. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Relax through the shoulder blades. Think about what you've just accomplished. Full posterior chain activation. So that's from the backs of the heels all the way up to the base of the neck. We've included the abs in there as well. Your quads, your hip flexors. Pretty much every muscle group, like I was saying, other than the chest. Okay, up we come, guys. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. You've set your day up right. If you're watching this on record, give us a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. And we will see you live in Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 4 days. Till then, we've a load of workouts you can try on our channel. Have a good one, guys. Bye.